Okay, so first things first, we're going to use the takedown tool. That's this little paperclip looking thing that comes with the gun. So you put this right down into the guide rod hole. Let the slide forward. Go ahead and align the slide with your slide stop. I use a paper or whatever the hell this is, Q-tip, and then I just push the slide stop right on out. Then slide the slide off, and now you just assembled it. Okay, so we're going to start with the upper part, the slide first takedown. So slide the barrel back, slide your guide rod out, then take your barrel out, push the link forward, slide it out. There is your barrel. I'm going to set that right there. We're going to take the guide rod apart. Don't shoot your eye off. Okay. Next thing, what we're going to do is I'm going to show you to take the firing pin out. I will eventually show you how to take the extractor out, but that's a long time from now. I'm going to just show you how to take the firing pin stop and the firing pin out. Put the pin in, your large pin. Take your Durlin, and you're going to push in. Make sure you're pushing in to the firing pin. And then what happens is you'll pop that out. They're very tight, okay? That's why you have to bang them out. And then there's your firing pin and your firing pin spring. Okay, then that's pretty much it. I will show you later on how to take apart the extractor and all of that in there. But that's pretty much all disassembled, and there's your slide. I'm going to set that over here. Okay, so now we will take apart the bottom. So the very first thing you do is we pop the safeties off. Take both of your Dillon. This is with your toolkit. You will have to get a toolkit eventually to do this. Set one block down. You set the right safety on just like this. You take the other one. I am pressing down, and I'm going to hit it at this corner. I'm hitting it right at the forward part, and I'm applying pressure on the forward part of the right safety, as well as hitting it on the left safety. So it's going to look something like this. You can hurt it, so don't be afraid to hit it. And as you start hitting it, you'll start to see it opening up just a little bit. So I'm going to keep hitting it. Put a little more pressure on the forward. Okay. And the thing with these is if you miss or something, it's not going to hurt anything because it's just Durlin. So it's not going to hurt any of your finishes or anything. So once you start opening it up, what you want to do is you want to have it to where you can put the X-Acto knife under the safety, which we're not quite there yet. We might be. There we go. So I'm going to tap the X-Acto knife just like this, tap it in. I'm going to get it in there, and I'm going to continue to hit it. I'm going to apply just a tiny bit of pressure. I'm going to slowly start opening that up. Just like that. Okay, now I'm going to take one of these tools here. I'm going to place it right there. I'm going to tap it in. I'm tapping straight into that safety wedge. Once you start tapping it in, you'll see that you can get it in there. You're going to take it and you're going to roll it this way. No, never pry on it. Only roll back and forth, and it'll slowly work it out. If you pry it, you will bend the safety. It's super easy to do. Just like that. Okay, so now the left safety is off. Flip this up and pull it out. They're tight. You kind of got to wiggle it out. There we go. Safeties are out. Next, I'll take the plunger spring system out right there. Set that there. The next thing, set it on the edge of the table with your rounded edge to take out the pin on the deal. You can't really see it, but this is what I'm using here. I'm gonna hit that out. There is the mag pin deal right here for the mag well. Take the tool out, pull on your thumb, pull the firing pin housing up, take your Durlin and slowly pop off your mag well. There's your mag well. Mainspring housing. Going to take the grip safety off. You just kind of gotta wiggle it out just like that. There's the grip safety. Next, we can take the medium size pin and take the sear and disconnector pin out and the hammer pin. So you have 2 pins, 1 and 2. Take those out. Take the sear spring, leaf spring out. Here comes your hammer and strut. And then take and push down the disconnector and the sear. Pop those out. You have your sear and disconnector. Set those over there. Okay, so all of that is out. The next thing is we'll take the mag button off. To do that, you will need a spline driver, which is this guy. Go ahead and put that in. Make sure that you always check the tool and make sure it is not stripped or rounded off. So that one's good. Make sure you find it, get it perfect just like that. And then I just kind of tap it in just a little bit to make sure it's seated. I can't get it. There we go. Pop that off. Just got to make sure it's seated and you'll be fine. Come on. Okay, so there's your button screw. Then you can usually kind of just use your fingers. Sometimes if it's a newer gun, it won't come off as easy. There it is, the button. Set that over there. Next, use your spline driver again. Seat it inside, make sure it's good. You're pressing out pretty far, about right there. Turn to the left, and it comes right out, just like that, okay? There's that. Next, we will take the grip screws out and the studs. So what I do, set it in, make sure it's good, pop it, just like that, then back it off about right there. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pop those studs out. So I'm gonna take my Durlin. You can see I took it out just a little bit. Now we're gonna hit that. Just like that. We're gonna take it out just a little bit more. Hit it again. And that should be all the way out. I'm gonna remove the screw. And then you can usually just take and just kind of tap it right on out. There is the grip stud. Set that over there. Do the same on the other side. Get seated, push down and pop it, just like that. Come out about right there. Make sure it's still in the threads. Pop it out a little bit more. A few more threads. Should be good. Take the screw out. Pop the little stud through. Just kind of tap it lightly and it'll come right on out. There's the other grip stud. Now we will use the 2 spline drivers and we'll take these little guys out. So I get one started, tap it in, then use my other side, start it. Just pick a side to turn, does not matter what side you use. There's the short side. Then use your little tool with the round edge, set it in, and tap out the stud and the other screw, just like that. Okay, now that's completely off. Grab it just like this. You put your hands on the top of the rails, put your hand on the bottom of the slide or the grip, and you take the drill and you hit it just like this, and it'll pop the grip from the frame. Just like that. Then you kind of straighten it back off. I'm going to tap it here a little bit. Just like that. And now grip from the frame. And now the frame is completely disassembled. Set that over here. Next, you have your trigger and your grip. Comes straight on out. Trigger and grip. That is complete disassembly except for mainspring housing and the mag button. I'll show you right now. So for this guy, take this, place that, put this in here, take your smallest pin, push down, bring that through. There's your pin. There we go. So that comes out, and that's the mainspring housing complete disassembly right there. Set that over here. Next, you use your spline driver. Go inside it just like this. Push out. The spring will come out just like that. There's 2 pieces. So there's 3 total pieces right there. That is 100% complete disassembly except for the extractor, which I'll make a separate video.